What is up everybody, it is me DevilNeverCry, and in today's video we're going to be discussing another Devil Breaker. This time it's the Overture arm. And just as I've covered the previous arms, we're going to be going over the entire moveset, as well as when I think you should ideally be using it. A lot of people seem to sleep on the Overture arm simply because it doesn't allow you to pull off a bunch of crazy feats like the Gerbera or the Punchline do. However, when utilized to its fullest potential, it has a massive damage output. The first move I'll be talking about is the battery move, the simple electric palm strike which can be done by tapping the circle or B button. The attack is context sensitive, meaning that if the enemy is either above or below you, Nero will differ his attack so that he can still hit the enemy. For example, the footage shown here is of Nero thrusting his arm upwards because he was located below the enemy. And similar to that, we have Nero thrusting his arm downwards, in fact bouncing an enemy off the ground as he was located above them. Now the ground bounce can be taken advantage of. You can bounce them up to ridiculously high heights, allowing you to combo them, so utilize that in your arsenal if you will. The battery move also acts as a counter provided it is timed right. When Goliath charges at you, if you time it just right, you can repel him, incurring no damage whatsoever and outputting a large amount of damage yourself. Now let's talk about Overture's breakage move, Exploder. Essentially, the arm can be turned into a ticking time bomb that can be placed into either the environment or an enemy. And as with every other breakage move, to access it you simply need to press and hold the B or circle button. After placing the arm within an enemy, it will eventually explode after a certain period of time passes, or if you want to detonate it earlier, all you have to do is shoot the enemy. And whilst the breakage move might seem a little lackluster at first, the true beauty of it comes out when you stack multiple of them. For example, you can absolutely shred the Goliath's health bar if you decide to stack 4 overtures inside him using the breakage move. You'll end up taking almost half of his health bar off with a single well-placed bullet. And that about wraps it up for the Overture arm. Whilst its moveset might be limited, the raw damage it outputs simply cannot be matched. Subscribe and stick around if you liked what you saw, as there are more DMC5 tutorials on the way, with a tutorial on Punchline being next. With that all said and done, it has been me, DevilNeverCry. I would like to thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you next video.